Hey guys, it's Scott here from AnimeBlurayUK, and today I'll be unboxing the Australian Blu-ray release of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movies, Part 1 Beginnings and Part 2 Eternal, which are basically recaps of the complete TV series, which, as we all know, is currently available in the UK on DVD and Blu-ray. So as I mentioned, this particular Blu-ray release contains both Movies 1 and Movies 2 inside of a single release, and it's a similar release pattern to what Manga Entertainment will be doing with the films later on this year. So to start off with, this particular release comes housed inside of a chipboard art box, whereby you get the two movies and the little art book, but I'll show you that in a moment. So to start off with, we have the front cover, whereby we've got Madoka on the front holding the actual, what seems to be the world. And then on the top, we've got some little fancy bit of artwork, and on the bottom, we've got the technical details. Moving on to one of the spines, whereby you can take the actual discs out. It's two standard AnimeBlurayUK Blu-Ray case, as well as a little booklet wedged in between. Nothing fancy, but it does work. On the back, gives you a closer look of what's contained inside the box. So as you can see, you've got the main outer box, and then the two individual Blu-ray cases, and then the little booklet with some artwork. We then have a synopsis of what you can expect from the two films, and then a list of bonus features such as textless songs, trailers and TV commercials for the actual films. Now what's quite interesting about this release is that Madman have opted to put minimal logos on the packaging, so you've only got the Madman logo and the Australian Ratings Board logo on the front and on the spine, as the logos on the back are part of a sticker that you can easily peel off or leave on if you so wish. And the actual Ombre discs themselves on the inside, they have no Madman logos on the front, but they do have the Madman logos on the spine, as I showed you a moment ago. So it's nice that Madman are finally doing a little bit of consideration regarding placing logos on their packaging. But once we've got the cellophane off, we can take a closer look at the product on the inside. So once again, a tour around the box. We have the front, we have the spine, and we have the back, which is a sticker that can be peeled off, as I can just show you here. And it features some more text behind it. But for the time being, I'm going to leave the sticker on, but what's disappointing is that somehow the back of the chipboard box has become a little bit grubby. I'm not entirely sure how, seeing as the product was sealed and so forth. But what's a bit annoying about this particular release is that for whatever reason, the two Blu-ray cases with the actual booklet make it increasingly difficult to get the cases out without bending the chipboard art box. So pretty much a design flaw by Madman Entertainment there. And hopefully that design flaw won't be replicated in the Manga UK release, which have said that they will be using the similar packaging and style design for this release. So here we have the two Blu-ray releases, and as you can see, yet again, some new artwork, and it's the same artwork that will be used on the UK DVD and Australian DVD releases of the movies. Now, there are some logos at the bottom, but they are a lot smaller than what they usually are on Madman releases. And as I mentioned, there's no Australian Ratings Board logo anywhere on them. So it's nice that they've removed those, as they take up most of the actual, in a sense, the front cover and the spine. So as you can see, Puella Magi Madoka Movie 1 Beginnings. Pretty much the same standard format as the entire package. So we have a couple of screenshots taken from the movie. We have the synopsis, and then technical details. Interestingly enough, there's no information on the back about the extras included in this first disc of the two discs. But what's also concerning is the audio soundtrack, as according to the technical details, it says that the English audio is only in DTS, whereas the Japanese audio is in DTS HD. So I'm not sure if that's just an oversight by the person doing the packaging, or if it is actually only in DTS, as obviously a standard DTS audio track on a Blu-ray isn't really that great, but it's still better than having the presentation in stereo, which is what happened with the TV series. But nevertheless, we'll carry on. Moving away from the first disc, which as you saw had some pretty jazzy disc artwork and some minor reverse sleeve artwork, no characters, just plain basic bubbles, or whatever it was. The second Blu-ray disc cover, in my eyes, is in a sense the best one. Features Homura and Madoka in their magical girl outfits with some evil dark backgrounds. The back cover, yet again, the same style format as the previous part 1 and the previous entire box. Got a selection of screenshots, a synopsis, no mention of any extra features, but there are some extra features on the disc. And then yet again the information saying that it is only available in DTS English rather than DTS HD. So I'm not sure what's going off there, but pretty much slightly disappointing, as usually everything is in DTS HD if it is a 5.1 presentation. Yeah, again the disc features the weird text going around in a circular fashion, and although you can't really quite make it out, the actual reverse sleeve artwork is space. It's got stars or so. Well, that's what I'm going to dub it as anyway. Space, Final Frontier. The final piece of the content included with this limited edition Blu-ray set is the illustration gallery, or art book if you will. It's only about 35 pages long, but it features several artwork from the films or series, or the whole presentation as a whole, such as various background artwork, illustration boards, concept drawings, and the final drawings for the posters, and then a selection of artwork featuring the characters, some in poses that you've probably never seen before, or outfits you've never seen before, such as one over here of Madoka in a kimono. It's a pretty short book, but it's a nice addition. So that's what you can expect from the Australian Blu-ray release of Puella Magi Madoka Magica, the movie parts 1 and 2, which is now available, but it will be coming soon to the UK later this year.